Well, hello and good morning. Well, just a quick little video on the size comparisons of Warlord's 28mm Romans, regarding the auxiliary figures being a lot bigger than the other figures. And here you can see on the left we have two metal Roman auxiliaries from Warlord games. In the middle we have the plastic auxiliary 28mm from Warlord games, and on the right painted we have 4 Legionnaires 28mm by Warlord games. Now the thing is with these auxiliaries being a lot bigger in scale to the other plastic figures that come in the Warlord games early Imperial, the Imperial Roman starter army box. These plastic auxiliaries, the grey one in the middle, being far larger than the other figures. Now, I got on the phone and I got in touch with Warlord games, and I was put through to a really nice bloke called Lorenzo at Warlord games. And Lorenzo couldn't have been more helpful. Really nice bloke to talk to, and gave me all the information I needed. Now, the reason these plastic auxiliaries are bigger than in scale than your other Romans, which don't really show up here because the painted Legionnaires are already 2mm, 3mm off the ground on a base. But believe me, they're a lot bigger, the plastic auxiliaries. So Lorenzo was telling me that when the first sculpts were made, the Legionnaires, the veterans, the Praetorians, all done on the same scale, lovely. But the auxiliaries weren't done for another 4 to 5 years later by a different sculptor, if I'm correct. And that's why they're not the same scale. Which doesn't solve the problem with massive auxiliaries in your army. Don't look right at all. But speaking to Lorenzo, he did give me a solution to the problem. And that is the metal auxiliaries are exactly the same scale and were made around the same time as the plastic Legionnaires, Praetorians and veterans. And they fit in a treat. So if you want to collect Warlord games, a Roman army, Imperial Roman army, with auxiliaries that fit into scale, buy the metal ones, because they fit in a treat. The plastic auxiliaries, massive. Don't fit in at all, and they look a bit silly. And I can say that because I've painted the auxiliaries before, put them on bases next to the Legionnaires, veterans and Praetorians, and they are clearly a lot bigger. There we go, that's better in focus. I won't really pay much attention. The only good thing for me with the plastic auxiliaries is I'm building my Roman army. I've decided to build a Roman army and a Viking army, and I'll be using Victrix figures. And I'm kind of hoping that these plastic auxiliaries by Warlord will fit in better with the Victrix figures for scale, which will then give me another option for auxiliaries. It's a Victrix Viking figure there. Can't really get a good size comparison of him because he's standing up straight, whereas the auxiliary is bent forward, leaning into his spear. But yeah, just a quick video to sum that up. Thank you to Lorenzo at Warlord Games for giving me all that information. I now understand completely why the plastic auxiliaries are out of scale to the Legionnaires, Praetorians and veterans. So there you go. Anyway, while I'm here, what's on the desk for the weekend? The Victrix British artillery are still there. I haven't touched them. I can't get into them. But what I am into at the moment, I'm making some Viking cavalry. Viking mounted riders. We'll go more into that when I've done them. I'll do a video on them. but they're coming out a treat. And like I said, I've got 100 and I had 120 Vikings. I've got another 108 Vikings to paint, and there's 60 on the table here at the moment. I made them up last night, put them on the bottle caps ready for painting. And the other thing I got in was some Victrix Early Imperial Roman Cavalry. You get 16 in a bag, and I like my cavalry in regiments of 12. So if I buy 3 bags, I'll get 4 regiments of 12. Can't be bad. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Just a quick update on what I'm doing. I haven't touched the 132 scale 54mm Napoleonics this week. Got bored with them, but no doubt I shall return to them in the future. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.